There once was a hip new RPG all about singing sea shanties. I picked it up, couldn't put it down, and I'll tell you about it now. Shanty Hunters is an RPG designed by Tristan Zimmerman and published by Molten Sulfur Press. It caught our eye because one of our members of the RPG Academy backed the Kickstarter as long as I promised to run him a one-shot of this RPG, which is how I got it. The game takes place during the 1880s, a time when the art of sailing ships is sort of fading away as more steam-powered ships start to take over. And your character in the game is an avid documenter of sea shanties, which is an art that is dying along with ship sailing. The RPG itself uses the Gumshoe engine, which is very simple, but what makes this unique compared to other games that use the Gumshoe engine is it actually encourages the players to sing the sea shanty. In a normal Gumshoe game, generally there are core clues that are given to the players that they use to solve whatever mystery. In Shanty Hunters, the lyrics to the sea shanty chosen for that recapitulation is actually all of the clues you need to solve the mystery of the session. The characters you create are accurate to the time period. So you have things like hydrographers, which I guess are people who chart the seas, and polywogs, who are sailors who have not yet gone south of the equator. And every character will also have a drive telling the player why they're so set on documenting the sea shanties. Anytime you want to do something in the game that has a chance of failure, you'll roll a d6 and then add the value of whatever skill you're choosing to roll. Getting a 4 or higher will mean a success, and 3 or lower means a failure. The game also allows you to give yourself automatic successes. Instead of rolling a dice, you simply put a check mark next to the skill you want to use, and you can do that a number of times equal to the value of that skill. The rulebook states you should try to keep rolling to a minimum, only rolling dice when failure could have a lasting consequence. Each session of the RPG should center around a singular sea shanty. The book contains a starter adventure based around one of the sea shanties, but it also has a bunch more sea shanties with ideas of how you could use them for your own games. These sessions generally involve documenting a sea shanty and then dealing with the fallout of recapitulation, using the lyrics that you have from the sea shanty as your tools and clues to solve the mystery. An example of this from the included sample adventure involves the verse of this song, Sacramento. It reads, "The Spanish girls ain't got no combs. They comb their locks with tummy fish bones." The book then recommends a mermaid be washed onto the deck of the ship and seems aggressive and violent toward everybody on board. And so using the clues within the lyrics, the players could give them a comb, could give them tummy fish bones, or, anything else they can think of that might use that lyric as the clue. It's up to the discretion of the GM whether their idea is the correct one or not. The game is perfect for beginners who love history or music or solving mysteries. While the rules are beginner friendly, we would recommend having an experienced GM, since interpreting the shanty lyrics can lead to wildly different outcomes depending on your player's choices. According to the rulebook, a session with newbie players should last about 3 hours, and that includes the time to explain the rules to them. A lot of the art is very historic feeling, and I think it's because some of this art is actually from history. It gives great reference images for ships of the time period, including the interiors of those ships as well. There's a large section of the book that's all about life on ships, ports of call even, and so you have all the tools you need within the book to really learn about the time period and also craft your own adventures that could span several sessions, with different shanties being at the forefront of each. I personally love the idea of singing the sea shanties together. The book recommends you have one person be the leader and they learn the sea shanty, where everybody else will just do the call and response. And I always love using the lyrics of songs as clues for different RPGs, and so an RPG all about that is just right up my alley as well. I will say it's not great for shy players just because it does want everybody to participate in singing the sea shanty, so it can be kind of hard for players who are shy, or maybe they don't like singing, to really have the full experience at the table. You can pick up this game wherever you get RPGs or at moltensulfur.com. And of course, I would recommend this game to all history buffs, people who listen to sea shanties, and people who love solving mysteries. Summing it up in one sentence, I would say Shanty Hunters is an easy-to-play RPG about singing sea shanties and solving mysteries using the lyrics as clues. So what do you think? Do you want to play this RPG? Do you want to watch us play this RPG? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, from us here at the RPG Academy, if you're having fun, you're doing it right. Thanks for watching.